Have you ever felt like you were born for something great, but no one else seems to see it? Like you're trying so hard, giving everything you've got, and still the world looks past you, as if your light isn't bright enough yet. Don't worry. Sometimes the people who are meant to shine the brightest have to walk through the longest darkness before they recognize their own light. This is the story of a young man named Daniel, whose journey teaches us that your talent may not always be visible to others at first, but one day, even the world will have no choice but to see what you were born to do. Daniel was an ordinary boy from a small town, quiet and often misunderstood. He wasn't the smartest in school, not the fastest in sports, and definitely not the most popular. But he had something most people didn't, a deep curiosity for how things worked. He could spend hours taking apart an old radio or a broken watch, trying to understand every small piece. His parents didn't think much of it. His teachers thought he was wasting time. Even his friends would laugh and say, "Daniel, you'll never make a living fixing old junk." But Daniel didn't stop. Something inside him whispered, "Keep going." Years went by, and Daniel's passion grew. But so did the pressure. His father wanted him to work at the local store. His mother told him to stop dreaming and get serious. Everyone around him seemed to know what he should do, except Daniel himself. He tried to fit in. He tried to listen. He worked jobs that drained his spirit, pretending to be someone he wasn't. But every night, when the world was asleep, he'd sit by his desk, surrounded by wires, tools, and half-finished ideas, still building, still learning. It was his secret world, the only place he felt alive. One day, Daniel came across an online contest, a challenge to design a small device that could help people with disabilities perform daily tasks. His heart raced. It was everything he loved, building something that mattered. He stayed up for weeks, sleeping on the floor, barely eating, completely lost in his creation. He designed a simple glove that translated hand movements into digital commands, helping people control devices without physical buttons. When he submitted his project, he didn't expect anything. He'd faced too many rejections before. Weeks passed, and then an email arrived. He had one. His invention had caught the attention of engineers, investors, and even health organizations. Suddenly, the same people who once ignored him wanted to hear his ideas. The same town that doubted him now celebrated his name. But the most beautiful part was in the recognition. It was the moment Daniel finally realized what he'd known all along. He had a gift. It just took time, pain, and persistence for the world, and even himself, to recognize it. But success didn't come without challenges. The journey after winning was just as hard. building a business, handling expectations, facing new failures, Daniel realized that talent alone isn't enough. It asks the courage to keep using that talent when no one believes in you that truly matters. Because recognition isn't given. It's earned through silent nights of effort, through unseen struggles, and through faith in something bigger than yourself. Over the years, Daniel's invention helped thousands of people. But every time he stood on a stage or gave an interview, he remembered those lonely nights when he doubted himself. He'd often say, "The world didn't see my talent because I hadn't seen it clearly myself." The moment I stopped asking for validation and started creating with purpose, everything changed. His words inspired many young dreamers who felt invisible, people who had buried their gifts under the weight of other people's opinions. And that's the truth. Many of us live our lives waiting for someone to tell us we're good enough. We chase approval, we seek validation, and we forget that our real value, docility, come from others recognizing us. It comes from recognizing ourselves first. You don't need the world's permission to believe in your talent. You don't need a crowd to start creating. All you need is faith. Faith that your passion was placed inside you for a reason. So, if you're re-listening to this right now, wondering why your time hasn't come yet, remember this: every seed grows in silence before it blooms in light. Your struggle doesn't mean failure. It means growth. The night you spend working, dreaming, crying, they are shaping you into someone unstoppable. Don't compare your path to others. Don't let rejection define your worth. Because maybe, just maybe, you're not running late. You're just in preparation for your moment. And when that moment comes, when you finally recognize your talent, the world will too. But first, you have to stop hiding it behind fear. Use it, even if it's imperfect, even if no one claps. Every masterpiece once looked like a mess in progress. Every genius once felt like a fool. The difference is, they didn't stop. So keep going. Keep creating. Keep believing in that quiet voice that says you were meant for more. Because one day, when you least expect it, your light will break through, and you'll realize it was never gone. It was only waiting for you to see it. Don't give up. Don't let the world's blindness make you forget your worth. Your time will come. You will recognize your talent. And when you do, the world will stand in awe of the person you've become.